All right, time now for Better Living. You know, when was the last time you took time out of your busy day to stop and smell the roses?
Like Diane Lane said.
Absolutely.
You mean you don't have roses in your garden? Tisk, tisk.
They're not as hard as you think they are to plant to keep growing. Nora Murphy shows us how to plant said rose bush. I am exhausted. And while I never promised you a rose garden, Nora Murphy did. Hello, Nora. Nice to see you.
Hello, good to see you.
So we're out here. We're going to learn how to plant a rose bush today. And I always shy away from roses because I think they're a difficult plant.
A lot of people do.
But you say no, and we should go ahead and do it.
You should, because everybody always admires them at my home, and I want to show you how easy it is to grow them.
Okay.
The first thing you do, find the perfect spot for the bush and dig a hole.
All right, so we've dug a hole about, what do you think that is, about 1.5 feet deep?
Yeah, a little bit deeper and wider than the root ball.
Okay.
And what I do is I put it in to judge, and it's a little too, you went a little crazy.
I went a little nutty.
So if you could please give me about 3 more inches back in.
Okay, so I'm adding back into my hole.
Yeah.
Next, add peat moss.
Just give it a generous scoop.
Peat moss goes into the... all around?
Yeah.
And what is this going to do for the plant, Nora?
Oh, it gives it nutrients.
Is it nutrients?
And that'll do it. Well, unless you want to, you want to really...
I really want to give it nutrients. Yeah. This plant is hungry.
I think that's good.
Okay, very good.
And then if you want to just...
Spread it around.
Get in there, Scott. There you go, love.
So we spread our peat moss in there. Okay.
Beautiful. Now, I've got special gloves, these leather gloves, because I am so sick and tired of being scratched all the time. Looks like I got into a fight with a cat. And this glove you just put in the center. But what people have to realize, too, is that look at what is the best side. Now, I like that this is a little higher.
Okay.
That means that it'll go this way over the wall. Now, and this is a climber, and it's going to match the rows that's already established here. And I'm just renewing the wall.
Okay.
I want to get you.
Get the hose out.
I'm going to fill up the hole with water.
Fill the hole up with water.
Yeah.
Give it a good soaking.
And you're really going to fill up this hole like it's a little lagoon.
Okay. You want to make sure there's a nice moat around your plant.
Yeah.
That's a good, healthy amount of water you got going there.
You got to keep it going. This will also tell you how good your soil is, because it'll show you what drainage you've got going.
Right, and if it drains a little bit better, that's good soil.
That's very good soil.
Okay.
So now we're going to let this drain.
Okay. Let it drain so that it's not ponding anymore.
That's right. And then once it is soaked in, then we're going to add the soil on top.
Okay, so we just got to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Check back in 5.
Okay, Scott. Now, if we could just fill in that hole, please. Thank you. The water's drained. It's well watered. It's got wonderful compost in there, wonderful soil. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to take a handful of this organic root tone, and I'm just going to shake it around the plant.
And it's called holly tone?
Holly tone, rose tone, plant tone. It's the same company. It's all organic, and it feeds the roses.
Okay.
And what's wonderful is that when it rains, this is all going to go into the root system. But again, put it in a ring around the rose so the rain can get to it.
So this is a ring around the rosy?
It is a ring. It is! With a pocket full of posy.
Well, ashes, we all fall down.
Notice the fertilizer goes on top of the soil, not in with the root of the plant.
The fertilizer goes after it's already planted. It does not go in the hole because it'll burn roots. Last but not least is our mulch.
And mulch, okay.
And here too, Scott, I've got this great old scoop, and I'd like you to just with your hands, when I put the mulch down, I would like you to spread it out nice and evenly. You're doing a great job.
Well, thank you.
And I usually add about 1 inch or 2. It keeps the weeds down. It keeps the soil moist. It doesn't dry out so quickly. And you know what? It just looks finished and it looks really nice. And I also like this kind of mulch. It's not a colored mulch. This is a natural pine bark mulch. I try to go organic and natural whenever I can. There you have it.
Okay. And there's our rose bush. And this is going to grow and grow and grow. And this is what a mature rose bush looks like behind me.
Yes.
This has been here for years.
Years. It's ancient.
All right, now, Nora also says when you water your rose bushes, water the soil around the bush, not the leaves. Leave that up to Mother Nature. Why? Because she says if you oversaturate the leaves, it could lead to mold and black spot, two things your rose bush wants to live without.
Oh, I learned a lot there. For more information about planting home decor and to find some great recipes, you can head to NoraMurphyCountryHouse.com. Happy gardening, everyone.
All right, up next.